Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to create certificates from form responses and send it on WhatsApp. So imagine this, you are using Google Forms to collect leads and a lead called as John has been generated in Google Forms. It has John's name, email address and of course John's WhatsApp number. So you are planning to send a certificate to John on this WhatsApp number. So here you have two choices. The first choice is you can copy all the details of John from Google Forms, sort it out, build a certificate from Google Slide and send it manually on WhatsApp. The problem with this approach is it's actually very repetitive and tiresome. So I suggest that you bring in some automation so that when a new response is created in Google Forms, it will automatically create a certificate and send it on as a message on WhatsApp. Now in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Google Forms, Google Slides and WhatsApp. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so we will begin with a small example. So this is a form that I have created and it has been titled Anti-Corruption Day. And these are the fields we have. So imagine a student is going to fill in the form, and when he fills in this form, he will be getting a WhatsApp message. And in that WhatsApp message, he will be getting a certificate. So these are the details. So let's say a guy called as Lucent William is filling in the form. So the name is Lucent William. This is the email. And the class is, he's studying in class 10th. And this is his roll number, 45. Okay. And of course, this is the WhatsApp number. So when Lucent clicks on submit, he will be getting a WhatsApp message containing the certificate. So let me just click on submit. Okay, so a submission has been made. So let's have a look. Did Lucent William really got any WhatsApp message containing the certificates? Okay, so I'm going to minimize this window. I'm going to take you to WhatsApp. So this is the WhatsApp number of Lucent William. Okay, so this is the message he has got, and this is the link of that certificate. So let's explore this link. Okay, so we have downloaded the PDF of the certificate. Yes, so this is the certificate. Congratulations, Lucent William, for volunteering to take a stand against corruption. Keep up the good work. And this is the class, that is class 10th, roll number and the date at which the form was filled. So basically, this is what we want to do. Anytime a new form submission is made in Google Forms, it will be reflected as a certificate on WhatsApp. Okay, so basically to begin the process, let me again just go back to my incognito window. Okay, so your obvious question is, why are we using incognito mode? This is because the integration of Google Forms and WhatsApp involves creation of Google Sheets. Now, if you're using multiple Gmail accounts, there will be problem with authentication. That is why we are going to use Google Sheets in incognito mode. Okay, so to begin the actual integration process, let me just click on a new tab, and here let me just type pabbly.com. So this is the place where we want to go, pabbly.com. So we are going to use an app called as Pabbly Connect to integrate Google Forms, Google Slides and WhatsApp. So let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Google Forms, Google Slides and WhatsApp. Google Forms to Google Slides to WhatsApp. And then just click on create. I'm sorry, let me just, okay, much better. Let me just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Google Forms? Google Forms it is. Google Forms, okay. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new response in spreadsheet? Okay, so new response in spreadsheet is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is the trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new response is generated in Google Forms, then what action should be taken by the system? Now, your obvious question is, why are we using the trigger event as new response in spreadsheet? It should be something like new response in Google Forms or a new lead generated in Google Forms, something related to Google Forms. So the answer is very simple. The data of the responses from Google Forms goes to Google Sheets. And from Google Sheets, we will be using Pabbly Connect to send it to other third-party applications, maybe like WhatsApp, Slack, or any other messaging apps. Okay, so what we are going to do here is, basically, we are going to integrate Google Forms to Google Sheets and then to Pabbly Connect. So let me just take you to my Google form. So this is a new form that I have created. So the title of the form is blood donation drive, and these are the literally the same fields: name, roll number, class, and the blood type. Okay, so basically we also should have one more field, that is for phone number. So I'm just going to create one more field. Okay, I just forgot about that, phone number. So basically this is our last field. Now all we have to do at this point is just toggle this to the right and make it mandatory. So basically the student or the respondent should always fill in this form. So basically this will ensure that if this field is not filled, the form will not be submitted. Basically this will act as a trigger to send the data to Google Sheets. Okay, so I'm talking a lot about Google Sheets. So what is the deal with Google Sheets? So first of all, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up, click on responses, and I'm going to click on this button. So basically it will create a new spreadsheet. So let me do that. Okay, so here we have two choices: create a new spreadsheet, select existing spreadsheet. Now as you can see, the name is blood donation drive. So this is the default name and I'm not going to change it. Okay, I'm happy with it. So let me just click on create. Okay, so a new spreadsheet has been created: blood donation drive responses. Okay, so basically whenever a new submission is made here, it will be sent, the data will be sent here, and from here the data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so as you can see, we have the columns name, roll number, class, blood type, and phone. So basically these are the same question fields that we have: name, roll number, class, blood type, and phone. And phone is the last data entry column. As you can see, phone is our last data entry column, that is column F. So basically we are going to integrate this particular Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on add-ons. Here you will find Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now Pabbly Connect Webhooks is an add-on that I have installed in my spreadsheet. Now since you're beginning fresh, Pabbly Connect Webhooks might not have been installed yet. So all you have to do is just click on get add-ons. Okay, so when you click on get add-ons, Google Workspace Marketplace opens up. So in the search, just type Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this one. Okay, so as you can see, the button is showing it is already installed. All you have to do is just click on this button and Pabbly Connect Webhooks will be installed in your system or Google spreadsheet also. Now after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat again, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. So I'm just cancelling this because this is already installed in my system. Going back to add-ons, clicking on Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and let me just click on initial setup. Okay, so this is the window of initial setup. As you can see, we have two blanks to fill: the webhook URL as well as the triggered column. So let's deal with the triggered column. Always remember, the last data entry column is the triggered column. Now in our case, the last data entry column is column F. So that is why I'm going to mention the trigger column as F. Easy. Now coming to the webhook URL. So to get the webhook URL, let me go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL you want. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the webhook URL. Let me just click on submit. Okay, so the window has disappeared. Let me again go back to add-ons, go back to Pabbly Connect Webhooks and just click on send on event. Okay, so this will ensure that anytime column F is filled, it will keep sending on the data. So basically at this point, we have integrated this particular Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. So this means that whenever entry or a data submission is made in Google Forms, the data will come here and Pabbly Connect has to capture the data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me go to Pabbly Connect and let me just click on this button, capture webhook response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going back to my form. Okay, and here I'm just going to click on preview and I'm going to make some submission. Okay, so let's say the name is Tommy Jones. Okay, Tommy Jones. Okay, the roll number, his roll number is 23. Okay, the class is 12th and the blood type is AB positive. Okay, and this is Tommy's phone number. Okay, so all the details has been filled by Tommy Jones. Okay, so let me just click on submit. Okay, so a submission has been made by Tommy Jones. So let's have a look in the spreadsheet. Do we have the data of Tommy Jones? Yes, we do have the data of Tommy Jones. The name is Tommy Jones, the roll number is 23, this is the class, this is the blood type, and this is of course the phone number. So basically the trigger column, that is column F, has been filled. So this means that Pabbly Connect should capture the data. So let's have a look. Okay, yes, the data has been captured. So the name is Tommy Jones, the roll number is 23, the class is 12th, and this is the blood type, AB positive. and then we have the phone number. This is the phone number. So basically on this phone number we will be sending the certificate. So now we have to create a certificate from Google Slides. Now to create a certificate from Google Slides, let me just click on this plus button. Okay, so here another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Google Slides. Google Slides. Okay, this one. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create presentation from template. Okay, so let me just click on connect with Google Slides. In the new credentials, let me just again click on connect with Google Slides. Okay, so this particular account contains my Google Slides, all of my Google Slides. So I'm selecting this one. Okay. So it is asking me to confirm my choice. Now before you click on allow, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. On the basis of that trust, just press allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. Okay, so let me just take you to my Google Slides. So these are the Google Slides we have. Okay, so as you can see, some of the slides has been generated, already created. So when I go back to Pabbly Connect and when I just look into the template presentation, so these are the templates that we have. So basically all the templates that is present here will be reflected in Pabbly Connect. This is because Pabbly Connect is now integrated with Google Slides. So what if I create a new slide? Okay, so what if I create a new slide? So let me just go to the template gallery. Okay, just let me scroll down and I'm going to go to student certificate. Okay, so it's opening up. Okay, so we are going with a theme. So how about this one? Okay, so it's look bit classy now. It's just the same. How about this one? Okay, nope. How about this one? Okay, so this looks much better. Okay, so basically this is the slide. Okay, so I'm going to rename this slide. Okay, so the name of the slide is blood drive participation certificates. Okay, blood drive participation certificates. Okay, so let me just click on yes. Okay, so a new slide called as blood drive participation certificates has been created. So this is the name, and let me go to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and when I click on refresh, I can expect to find this newly created slide, newly created template in the drop down. So let me just refresh this. Okay, so let's explore. So participation certificates, yes, this is the one, blood drive participation certificates. Okay, so as you can see, we have two blanks, title of the new presentation and new presentation location. We will deal with that later. So how about I introduce something called as dynamic tags. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going back to my slide. Okay, and in the slide I'm going to just remove this. Okay, remove this part, and I'm just going to type two pair of curly brackets, and in the curly brackets I'm just going to type name. Okay, so let us go back to our Pabbly Connect and let me just refresh this. Okay, so when I click on refresh, I can expect to find a new data field called as name. Okay, interesting, isn't it? Okay, so basically my point is anytime a new dynamic tag is entered here, a data field will enter here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make some changes, more changes here. How about we just remove this whole line. Congratulations. Okay, so and I'm just going to increase its size. Okay, that would do. Congratulations. And for volunteering to donate blood, donate your, and here I'm planning to enter the blood group. So I'm going to create a tag for the blood group. So again, a pair of curly brackets, and here I'm just going to type blood group. Okay, for volunteering to donate your blood group, and dot keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. Okay, so let me just remove all these lines. I don't like that. And here I'm going to mention the class, curly brackets. Okay, inside the curly brackets I'm just again going to mention class. Okay, so class it is, and here I'm going to enter a space. Okay, I'm just going to drag this to the left, and let me just add roll number also. So we are going to create a new field for roll number, curly brackets, and roll number. Okay, so this is going to be the field for roll number, and there was something else, that is the date. Okay, date. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going back to Pabbly Connect and I'm again going to refresh this. So this time, not just name, we will have the tags called as the data fields like the blood group, the class, the roll number, as well as the date. So let me just click on refresh. Okay, so it is just trying to refresh. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the data fields, the name, the blood group, class, roll number, as well as the date. Okay, so we will deal with that later. Now coming to the title of the presentation. So basically we are going to create a new certificate from this particular slide. Okay, from this particular slide we are going to create a new certificate. Now to create a new certificate, we have to give a title to that certificate. So what we are going to do here is we are going to use the name. Okay, so the name of the certificate will be based on the name of the student. Okay, I'm going to enter dash, and here is the roll number, dash, and of course the class. Okay, so this will be the title of the certificate. So that's done. Now coming to the new present location. So basically when the new certificate will be created, it should be stored in my Google Drive. So let me just take you to my Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive. So as you can see, these are all the folders I have. So let me just take you back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so these are all the folders that is present in my Google Drive. So as you can see, it is showing anti-corruption certificates, blood drive certificates, PDF folder, PDF storage, blood drive certificate, all those things. Okay, so basically all those certificates, all those folders that is present here is being simply reflected here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a new folder in my drive. So let me just click on new. Okay, and I'm just going to create a new folder. So the name of the folder is blood donation participation certificates. Awesome. The reason I'm writing such a big name is because I already have a folder called as blood donation participation, something like that. So that is why I'm just trying to create a bigger name so that I can easily recognize it. Okay, so let me just go back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so we have created a folder in our Google Drive. So basically that certificate, this newly created certificate will be stored in this particular folder. So let me just click on refresh. Let's check whether we have this newly created yes, we do have this folder, that is blood donation participation certificates. Awesome. Okay, so this is the location where our newly created certificate will be stored. Okay, now coming to the name, blood groups, class, and the roll number. So let's start mapping all those details. So this is the mapping button, and when we click this, we will find all the details here. Okay, let me just, okay, so the name is Tommy Jones. So basically what will happen here is that Tommy Jones will be entered here. Okay, congratulations Tommy Jones. And similarly the class field will be entered, the roll number will be entered, and of course the date. So that's what we are planning to do. So this is the blood group. Okay, so the blood group is AB positive, so the AB positive will come here. Okay, and then we have the class, so the class is 12th, so the class will come here. Okay, now coming to the roll number, the roll number is 23, so the roll number, you obviously know where it will come, that the roll number will come here. Now coming to the date. Okay, so let's start mapping the date. So this is the date. Now there is one issue. Okay, so as you can see, this format, the date is not really looking good. So what we are going to do here is we are going to convert it into a human readable format. So to convert it into a human readable format, so I'm just going to introduce one more action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as a date time formatter? Okay, because we are going to format date time. Now in the action event, how about we make it as format date only? Okay, then click on connect with date time formatter. So basically what we have to do is we are just going to click on the mapping button. Okay, so this is the date that we want to format. We have selected it, and to the format that we want to change is so this is the format that we want to change. How about this one? Okay, this is the one we want. Okay, day, month, and the full year. Okay, so let me just click on save. Okay, so when we click on save, we have the human readable version of the date, that is 25/3/2021, that is 25th of March 2021. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on connect once again and just click on save. Okay, so let me just scroll down. Okay, so let me just remove this. We don't want this. This was a very clumsy date format, and we have the awesome date. Okay, so this is the date we want. So when I click on save and send test request, it will create a certificate. Okay, I repeat again, it will create a certificate, and the certificate will be found in this particular folder. Okay, so let's do the experiment. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing that the data has been sent. So basically, it means that we have indeed created a new certificate. So let's explore our drive. So this is our drive. So let's see. I'm just double clicking it. Okay, so this is the name as we wanted, Tommy Jones 2312. So basically, Tommy Jones, that's the name. Then we have the roll number, and of course, we have the class. And let's explore the certificate. So this is the certificate. Congratulations, Tommy Jones, for volunteering to donate your AB positive. Okay, there should have been a blood, AB positive blood, but I have forgotten about that. So let's keep it that way, and keep up the great work. And this is the class, this is the roll number, and of course this is the date. So we have got the rough presentation of the certificate. So basically, this is what we want to do. We will be sending this certificate to Tommy Jones. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, okay? And we want to share this particular certificate, okay? This particular certificate to on WhatsApp to Tommy Jones. Now, there is something I need to show you. So as you can see, we have this file status as private to me only. So basically, we want to share this file to anyone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going back to Pabbly Connect, okay? And in the another window, in the another action window, in the choose app, we are going to make it as Google Drive, okay? And in the action event, how about we make it as share a file with anyone, okay? So as I am going to repeat again, at present it is showing the status as private to me only. So when I click on connect with Google Drive, okay, in the new credentials, I'm just again going to click on connect with Google Drive. So this is my account. I'm selecting this one. Confirm my choice. Let me just click on allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. So as you can see, the file ID is by default showing Tommy Jones 23 and 12th. So basically, this is a static ID. We want a dynamic ID because we have many students to share the file with. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to toggle this to the right. Okay, so this is the file ID. So basically, this is the file ID when the presentation certificate was created. So basically, we have to map this particular detail here. So again, at present, we have the dynamic, we have the static ID. So I'm just going to remove this, okay, and let me just introduce the dynamic one. So this is the one we want, okay, and we have mapped it. Okay, so let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so it is processing. Yes, the API response is showing the data. So let us explore the certificate once again. So this is the certificate. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the certificate. Okay, so at present we have a different icon here. So it is showing at present anyone with the link. Okay, so basically we have changed the status. So now it's ready. So now we are ready to share this particular certificate to Tommy Jones or to any other student. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going back to Pabbly Connect, okay, and I'm going to use Chat API to send the message on WhatsApp. So let me just click on Chat API. Let me just type Chat API. Okay, so in the action event, how about we make it as send a link? Okay, then just again click on connect with Chat API. In the new credentials, we have the API URL as well as the token. So to get the API URL as well as the token, let me just go back to Chat API. So this is the API. Okay, API URL. Let me just copy this and I'm going to paste it here. This is the API URL you want. Copied this and I have pasted it here. Similarly with the token, I'm just going to copy this. Okay, I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So we have entered the token. So we have the API URL as well as the token. So let me just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to compose a message in Chat API to send it on WhatsApp from the data that we have received from Google Forms via Pabbly Connect. Now let's start mapping. So we don't have any data regarding the contact or the group. So we are just going to ignore this. Now coming to the phone number, we are just going to click on the mapping button. Okay, and the phone number we have derived is here. So this is the phone number and we have mapped it. Awesome. Now coming to the body. So basically the body of the message will be the link of the certificate. So the link of the certificate is this. So let me just take you above and let me show you the link of the certificate. Okay, so this is the one application PDF. Okay, so this is the one we want to send. Okay, so we are going to map this particular detail here. So let me just click on this mapping button, click here and let me just map the certificate. Okay, map the PDF. So we have mapped the PDF link. Okay, so it has been mapped. So let me just check whether we have entered the correct PDF link. Okay, so this is export link application PDF. Okay, so let me just check export link application PDF. Excellent. Okay, now coming to this part called as base64 encoded. So I'm just going to type up a pair of curly brackets, two pair of curly brackets, one enclosed in the other, and I'm just going to type skip. So basically we are going to completely ignore this particular field. Okay, so all you have to do, or in case if you don't want to type it, you just copy this and just paste it here. Okay, now coming to the title, we are going to just type in the title blood donation participation certificates. Okay, certificate. Okay, now coming to the description, we don't have any data regarding the description, so we are just, or we can just type something like hello, but I think it's will be quite repetitive. So hello Tommy Jones, this is your certificate. I'm sorry, certificate. Okay, so when I click on save and send test request, it will send a WhatsApp message containing this particular link. Okay, so when Tommy Jones opens this link, he will get the PDF of the certificate. So let me just click on save and send test request. So basically this is the certificate link that Tommy Jones has received. All he has to do is just click on this link and download the PDF of the certificate. Excellent. So this was all about integrating Google Forms, Google Slide, and WhatsApp using Chat API. Now, before you go, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So I'm just going to minimize this action window. Okay, and I'm going to minimize this action window. Going to minimize this action window. Okay, going to minimize this action window, and of course I'm going to minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Google Forms to Pabbly Connect, and then you have used the datetime formatter to change the clumsy datetime format into a more human readable format. And of course using Google Slide you have created a certificate, and you have used the Google Drive to share this file. Okay, so earlier this file was present as private, now it is accessible to anyone with the link. Now of course you have used Chat API to send the WhatsApp message. Excellent.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.